Hello, welcome to Morris Minor Restoration, part 32. It's fixed! Yes! It's fixed. It is repaired. But my chassis leg is repaired. That I did in record time. I started at 2:30 p.m. this afternoon. It is now 8:39 p.m. That only took me 6 hours. I was expecting that to take me like 3 days. 6 hours. That's crazy. All I gotta do is put the suspension back together, put the tire on. I gotta jack the car up, put the tire on. I have the tire underneath the car right now. And I can take the car out of the garage easily. But I don't really want to, because you may think it's really warm out because I'm wearing a personalized short sleeve shirt. It's a very nice shirt. I've commissioned it one shirt to be made like this. Not sure if you can see it, I'll just give you a pan. Yeah, so you may be wondering why I'm wearing such a short shirt. You may think it's really hot out. It is not hot out. To prove that it's not hot out, look at this. This is not hot. Look at this. Look at this. It is not hot out. It is, it's like 19 degrees Fahrenheit. It's not hot out. The snow is like 6 inches deep, and it's still snowing. We're supposed to get 12 to 24 inches according to the radio. But it's repaired. And it being repaired, I now have a goal. Since that only took me 6 hours to do, I am going to have a goal of putting the suspension back together, which I have already done. Somehow that one took me 2 weeks, and that one took me 6 hours. Don't know how. Probably from experience from that one, because that was a first time. But this, I have a goal now to do both suspension, which I did, the floors, and if I have any extra time, the fuel system, and maybe the left-hand side turn signal. I have a goal to do mainly the floors, and the fuel system by Christmas. And anything I get done after that will be extra bonus points. So, extra bonus points, and if I get to do that, I get to buy myself, if I get anything else after that, I get to buy myself something nice. So, this is really good. Yeah, so I got that done in 6 hours. That is record time for me to do anything on this car. Because, it's crazy, 6 hours! That was it! So tomorrow I'm going to put the suspension back together, which on that side only took me 5 minutes. So, yeah, I'm pretty experienced with Morrises. I've owned one for only a little while, yet I'm very experienced with them. And I gotta say, doing this side was 10 times harder than doing that side. But doing that side took 2 weeks, and this took 6 hours only. That's because this side has been ripped off for like 20 years. Before the previous owner actually bought the car, this suspension was ripped off. And he didn't know because it was level. Because if you look at the suspension components here, you can see there's a big ring around this top notch. But this is the notch that it was through on the other side, and that it is through on the other side. So somebody, probably 2 owners ago from Colorado, probably raised the suspension so it would look level as that was ripping out. And then I, unbeknownst to me, purchased the car. I didn't even know that the suspension was rotted until I went over my Morris Minor Restoration video series watching it. And I saw that it was completely rotted out on this side, and that side, it was ripped. So, that's pretty crazy. So what I'm going to do, I'm probably going to contact the previous owner, see if he has any extra parts, like upgrade parts. Because he's actually found me some pretty cool stuff for the car. Like this. Here. The previous owner has actually found me some pretty cool stuff for the car. He was a dealer. So he's able to find me some really cool stuff, and he gives it to me. Like here, Morris Minor 1000 Haynes manual. I also have a restoration book on how to restore these cars, but I'm not flipping the car on the side to do the floor pans. I'm just gonna remove the interior and just weld in new pieces. Except for over here, like around the starter, I'm gonna bolt in pieces because I don't want to have to rip open welds if the starter goes. But I can always get it through the bottom of the car a little bit harder. But I'm gonna bolt it in around there and probably weld it in the rest of the way. Also, for the seats, these seats, they're staying. I'm gonna put floors in, they're gonna be bolted down. That back seat, I've decided I'm not gonna keep in the car. What I'm gonna do is get another seat, which we have another seat. If you notice, there's a giant hole up there. That's an extra room up there. Messed up there. But there's an extra room up there that has a bunch of car parts. I found seats to a 1972 Dodge Charger, so I'm going to trim them down and everything so they will fit in the back of this car, and that will work perfectly. I'm going to be removing the OEM fuel tank, which is this one, and putting in a different tank. Same capacity, just a different tank. I don't know what I'm going to do about the gauge, because they are getting expensive. I think what I'll do is I'll get one out of Willie's Jeep and just get a faceplate and put it on. Other than that, I don't know what to do. Oh, this. I'm going to see if I can tackle this bodywork issue, because this is the only rust on the body of the car. I'm very surprised, because usually these are just rotted out around the whole bottom of the door is rotted out. And this is fine. I mean, this whole body this is a scratch, not rust. As you can see, this is a scratch. But if you walk around the whole car, on the outside, you will not find any rust except in two places, which are on the bottom of the door here, and a little bit of surface rust here. But that's for stylistic purposes, so I'm not going to do anything about that. I've actually sanded that down and clear coated that before I painted the car to keep it there, because I wanted to make this paint look original. So I kept this little bit of rust here to make it look like this paint's original, and it's very, very, very nice original paint. Obviously, all of you know that this paint is not original. But yeah, I just gotta say, I did that in 6 hours, and I'm very proud of that. Thanks for watching.